So you just say your name and hello.
Oh, hi, I'm your guest. Hi.
Say hello.
Wow.
So we're lucky today. We got a bunch of paintings in from Gary, and we're lucky enough to have him here today to talk about some of his paintings with us. And so this one we're going to talk about today. It's called
It is Rome, you're right. It is Rome.
Roma. No, you just have it called Roma.
Yeah, well, it's not going to complicate things by going into the whole story, but it's true. It was a rainy day, and we did have the Little Sisters of the Poor came, and Mother Teresa was beatified while I was standing there, and then they all left. And I decided to make a little painting about it. And that's it. There it is. It's the Vatican, the Pope's office, a little stairway from the Sistine Chapel that comes along here, and a ramp for the Popemobile. Of course, you can't see it because if it was there, it'd be awfully teeny. This is from looking from the south, looking north, and I really enjoyed it. I'm glad people like this painting because it was a stretch. A lot of it's been done with a palette knife, very casually, sketching in the neoclassical architecture, using a stick and some putty. You want to go on to another painting?
What kind of putty? Not yet. I don't want to move on. Why did you decide to use the red for just to highlight the main points of the painting?
Well,
I love that. I love how you use that
I grabbed
red.
something to draw with, and it happened to be red.
I love it.
Okay.
It helps to really pop out the content of your painting, and I love the perspective
Well,
that you
this is
have
the
on your buildings.
Placio Gandolfo here, and the Benedictine Order House here, in case anybody wants to know what on earth those other buildings are. And from this corner of the Palazzo Gandolfo, the Vatican broadcasts its radio channel. Oh, this is Cleopatra's Needle,
Huh.
which was brought from Luxor to decorate the plaza in front of the Vatican.
What were you doing in Rome at the time?
I was painting and sketching.
Well, why were you painting and sketching?
Well, because it's a good idea for an artist to have a European exposure. There's a lot of art in the world. It would be nice if every artist could go to Europe and study 1 or 2 times and make it a point to touch base with the foundation of Western civilization. Next question.
So why were the Little Sisters of the Poor in Rome at the same time?
What?
Why were the Little Sisters of the Poor in Rome at the same
For the
time?
beatification of Mother Teresa.
Very cool.
They didn't come from everywhere, just the local convents within probably $10 worth of gasoline. Little buses showed up, they all piled off, and they all piled into the plaza, and I thought, well, something's going on because the Carbonari were all decked out in their red, white, and blue uniforms. And sure enough, the Pope came out on the balcony, beatified Mother Teresa, blessed everybody, and went back in the house. It started to rain. A little thunder and lightning in the background. Okay,
You almost got to see the Pope too, right?
I saw the Pope.
But I mean, you You were like right at his back door of his office, right?
I was a lot closer than that. I was within 5 feet. You talk about the fellow that went into the White House? I left the top level at the Sistine Chapel through a door, walked along the balcony, walked right in on top of the Pope and his emissary and his secretary. And I said, whoops, wrong door. And then I took the Pope-mobile ramp down to the ground floor.
No.
Walked through. I said to the guards, is there any way we can get out of here? I need some fresh air. The guy just opened the door and let me out on the balcony.